I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I did not need ya, but every touch is oh la la la. It's true la la la.
You wake up to the sound of the alarm. You turn it off quickly before your husband wakes up, as you see him sleeping peacefully while facing his back to you. Every day, every time you wake up, you always see him with his back to you. You never even wake up that he's facing. Sometimes you think that maybe he really doesn't like you or he hates you, and that's the reason why you keep your distance from him. You slowly get up to take a shower and prepare to go to your university. You are in your last semester of college taking business administration. You're about to go to the bathroom when you notice that his blanket was down, so you slowly fix it. After 30 minutes, you finally finished taking a shower and got dressed. When you went out of your wardrobe, you saw your arranged husband named Jungkook is still sleeping, as you secretly stare at his face. In fairness, he's still handsome, even with dry saliva in his face, you said and silently chuckled. In the past 5 months, you woke up one day and found out that you are getting married to someone you don't know. Honestly, you really disagree at first. Of course, you wanted to marry the person you love, but your dad told you that it's for your own good. And when you say Jungkook for the first time, he's okay with you. The only problem is that he is a very quiet person. You just talk if necessary. But you also thought, that's okay, at least you don't care about each other. But you also don't lose hope that one day you'll be like other couples. Well, after 2 months of knowing each other, you got married. For 3 months being husband and wife, your setup is strange. You don't need to cook for him. You can do whatever you want as long as you know your limitations. And the funny thing is, you don't know what's your husband's job. You asked your parents before, but all they said is that you will find out at the right time. That's why once you thought that your husband might be an alien. You don't talk much, so you are shy to ask for your allowance at school. But unfairly, he knows his obligation. There's no need to ask him. He willingly gives it to you, even though your allowance hasn't been used up. And one thing you notice is that your husband loves to stare at you. Sometimes it comes to your mind, what if your husband is a pervert? After brushing your teeth and fixing yourself, you took your bag to leave. When suddenly someone spoke. Did you eat breakfast? As you saw Jungkook going down. What's wrong? Why is he talking to me? Maybe he was just dreaming. YN, I said if you eat breakfast. Jungkook asked you again. Now you are sure that he's not dreaming. So you answer, yes, I already have a breakfast. Good, he said, and walked towards you. You just swallowed your saliva as you stare at him coming closer to you. He took your hand and placed the ATM card. What is this? I know this is ATM, but what is it for? You ask. From now on, that's where you get your allowance. Take any amount you want. There's no problem with that. Huh? accept this. Besides, I still have money. Thank you, you said, and gave him back the ATM. But he held your hand again and placed the ATM back to your palm. I said, "That's yours, okay?" he said. You looked at him suspiciously as you place your palm on his forehead. But he's not hot. It means he's not sick. "I'm not sick, okay?" he added. Thank you, sir." "What do you call me, sir?" "Why? I am your professor? Or am I your boss?" "No." "What am I to you?" What's wrong with him? Why did he suddenly become talkative? "I need to go. I'm late for my first class. It's hard to take a bus." As you ran to the door, but Jungkook blocked your way. "We are not done talking. Who am I to you?" My husband, of course." "Good, at least you know that I'm your husband. The car besides mine, that is yours. Here's the key." "Car? I can't accept that. I'm comfortable riding a bus." "YN, I bought that for you." "Okay, if you don't want to, then I throw it in the junkyard." "Okay, fine, I take it. Thank you," you said, and get out of the door as you ride your new car, since you will be late for your first subject. This is strange. New car? New ATM? What is my husband's job or business? I can't find any information about him. I'm living in a big house. Don't tell me he's a drug lord, or he's the leader of the syndicate? Kidnap and ransom? Oh my god! I guess I need to be careful with him. Shoot! Maybe he gave me a car and money to keep my mouth shut. I'm so stupid. Why did I accept it? After you park your car, you get out. But Carla came with his two friends. You don't know what her problem is. She always bullied you, especially when she found out that you are married. Well, you didn't hide it from the university, your real status. You don't know if she is insecure about you, or if she also wants to get married but no one wants to marry her. Wow, new car! I wonder, isn't your family super rich? How did you get an expensive car? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. You are married. What does your husband do for a living? To buy you this expensive car? Carla, stop it. I don't want to fight with you. Let me guess. Maybe he's a mafia? Drug lord? Or a CEO grandpa? She said, and laughed heavily. Right. I'm sure your husband is a rich old man who can easily die. That's why you married him. You are the type of person that don't want to have a fight with someone. You just ignore her almost all the time. But when you heard the word grandpa, your vision suddenly became blurry. You lost yourself as you flew to her. That makes her fall down. You rode her as you start pulling her hair. How dare you to call my husband a grandpa? You don't know how hot and handsome he is? You said, and continued beating her. It's a good thing that there is a group of men who stop you. If not, you are sure Carla will borrow a dog face because you really want to crush her face. What did the guidance counselor and principal say? They said they want to talk my guardian. Your parents? No, my husband. I'm married, so my husband is my guardian now. What should I do, Aki? Wait, what if I hire someone to pretend to be my husband since they haven't seen my husband yet? YN, if your husband is your guardian, I'm sure they already called him at this time. Oh my god, why did I forget that? Aki, can I sleep with you tonight? Why, are you scared? Just tell him the truth. Besides, you didn't started it. You just got frustrated and ran out of patience. So you did that. "6 p.m. You came to your house and saw your husband's car parked. Your heart was pounding because you were nervous. You knew your husband would be angry with you because of the incident in the university earlier. As you got inside and saw him in the living room, you slowly get inside. The moment Jungkook saw you, he stared at you deeply. That makes you even got scared. You wanted to avoid his gaze, so you just went upstairs to go to your room. But Jungkook stood up and came closer to you as he picks you up and carries you to the sofa. He checks your body if you have bruises or wounds. "Are you okay?" he asks. "Oh, I'm fine," you answer while avoiding his gaze. "What happened?" "Your principal called me and said you got into a fight." "I'm not angry. I know you have a reason why you did that. Now tell me why you did that." But you hesitate to tell him what happened because you don't want to say that you got into fight because of him. "YN, I'm your husband. You need to trust me. How can I protect you if I don't know what really happened?" You start playing your nails while looking down. "Carla, she's always teasing me and annoying me. But that's okay. I don't want to fight with her, so I just always ignore her. But a while ago, I got really pissed off. I lost my patience after she said that my husband is a grandpa. She said I only marry you because you're a grandpa who dies easily. Like, hello, how dare she say that? She doesn't even know how handsome you are." As you heard, Jungkook laughed loudly. "So you got into a fight because Carla called me a grandpa? Wait, did I hear correctly? You said I'm handsome?" "Yes, I said that. But why do you seem so happy?" "Because my wife protected me," he said, and hugged you. That made you startled. Because since you were married, this was the first time he hugged you. "You did a good job. We will crush that brat tomorrow, okay? Don't worry, I will take care of it." "Aren't you angry?" "Why would be angry? You got into a fight because of me. By the way, did you eat?" "Not yet." "Then I treat you for dinner. Let's celebrate." "Celebrate for what? For beating that Carla?" "Yeah." "I'm just kidding," he said and pulled you. You suddenly got confused by his actions because he changed. He act like you two are really close. But honestly, you like it.
The next day,
You two are walking to the guidance office. When Jungkook noticed that you were pale, of course you were scared until you felt your husband's hand hold your hand. Don't worry, I will take care of this. Don't be scared, he said and smiled at you as you hold his hand tightly. While Carla and his dad already inside the guidance office, the door opened revealing you and Jungkook while holding hands. Carla was just spacing out while looking at Jungkook. She can't believe it that your husband is so freaking handsome. Good morning, Mr. Jun, the principal greeted and bowed at him. Good morning, sir. Carla dad also greeted him. You wondered why Jungkook seems to be such a respected person. Dad, why are you bowing at him? Are you out of your mind? You bully my boss wife? Don't you know him? He's the owner of the company where I work. He also owns 10 hotels. He is also the owner of this university. Your mouth open hung after hearing them. You can't believe it that your husband is a billionaire. You thought he is a drug lord or a leader of syndicate. Mr. Bay, I heard your daughter always bullied my wife. I'm sorry, Sir Jun. So you're our Carla. I have a question. Do I look like a grandpa? No, sir. That's good. Next time if I find out that you are bullying YN, I will do everything to prevent you from being accepted at the company you are applying to. Understand? Yes, sir. I'm sorry, YN. Are you surprised by what you found out? Oh, of course. It didn't even sink in my brain what I heard earlier. I'm sorry if I didn't tell you. Your parents asked me not to tell you so you can enjoy your college days. I'm planning to tell you after graduation, but this happened. Do you know? I'm so happy that I marry you. I didn't make a mistake by choosing you. Choosing me? What do you mean? Jungkook's parents want him to get married. They already set him up for a blind date, but Jungkook always doesn't go because he wants to marry the girl he likes. One day your dad brought you to a party, but you were bored because you didn't know anyone there. So what you did was go to the corner and sit on the floor. Just in time, Jungkook passed by the area where you were and heard someone's laughing alone as he saw you laughing while watching in your phone. Your smile makes him also smile. Jungkook is watching you without you knowing. He was about to leave when it suddenly blacked out. You got scared as you screamed. So Jungkook came back to you quickly and made you calm down. Since the light hadn't come back on, you talked first, but her dad called her. Later on, he came to fetch you. When the light came back, you didn't see his face, but Jungkook can't forget your face because that night, Jungkook really fell in love with you. Started with your laugh. Until Jungkook found out that you are the daughter of Mr. Choi, the owner of a small restaurant. So he asked your dad to marry you since his family wanted him to get married. Your dad agreed on a condition that you have to finish your college first before anything happens to you guys. That's why Jungkook doesn't pay much attention to you because he is afraid he won't be able to control himself. That is also the reason why he always turns his back on you when he sleeps. So you are that guy? I've been looking for you that night. If who are you, but I have no clue that it was you. Why are you looking for me? Well, you already told me that you fall in love with me at that time. Maybe I feel the same way, but I need to forget that man because I will marry you. Can I ask you, why did you agree to marry me? I think your parents didn't force you because I really told them not to force you. Honestly, I don't know. Even though we only talk once and you are so cold, I still want to marry you. You know the feeling like you've already found your destiny? Something like that. By the way, where are we going? To my office. I will show you my property since you are also one of its owner. Owner? Me? Hmm. You are my wife, remember? What's mine is yours. I think our love story will have a happy ending. What do you think? I think so. I promise I won't let go of your hand. Jungkook opened his hand and signaled you to hold it as you place your hand to him, and he held it tightly. You two just laugh until Jungkook kissed your forehead. This is what I will do to you from now, since I promised to your parents. But be ready after your graduation, he said and chuckled. That makes you choke. Oh no, good luck to me. The end. Thank you for watching. Cool.